DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers. You guys know what else is on top of the AFC? Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf. You know who is leading the AFC North? The Pittsburgh Steelers. Because, the guys, we have just witnessed the official rival of Aaron Rodgers and the DK Metcalf connection, baby. Steelers fans have been waiting for this since the offseason. We've seen flashes of it. We've seen a big play here. We've seen a big play there. But nothing has screamed game changer. That all changed overseas in Germany on Sunday. Second quarter, Aaron Rodgers drops back. Hits DK Metcalf on a post route right inside, and DK Metcalf takes it 80 yards to the house, baby. Not just a touchdown, it was the longest touchdown from scrimmage in international game history, according to Next Gen Stats. Metcalf hit 21.2 miles an hour on the run. That's just not fast. That's fast. That is Ferrari fast. That is, let me jump out my Ford Ranger and Ranger Danger fast, baby. DK Metcalf finished with 5 catches on 5 targets and 126 yards and a touchdown. 4 of those came in the first half, where he put up 122 yards. The best half of football his entire career. 7 years in the league, and he just had one of the most dominant 30 minutes in a Steelers uniform. That's just not a breakout game. That is sending a message to the rest of the NFL. This duo is the real deal. You better shut them down early and often, or they're going to do this. Now, you don't pull up plays without help like that, right? Calvin Austin threw a key downfield, and Metcalf himself gave credit to the offensive line and even the defense for giving him opportunities. That's exactly the point. This wasn't just a DK being DK. This was a team effort finally clicking. Guys, the Pittsburgh Steelers are finally clicking. And let's give credit where credit is due. Aaron freaking Rodgers. This guy is locked in and throwing over the middle of the field. The first 2 weeks, he's averaging under 7 yards per attempt in that area. The last 2 weeks, he's completed 17 of 21 for 10 yards per attempt. That's efficiency. That's trust. And that's how you unlock DK Metcalf. Oh, and while the spotlight's on DK, do not forget about Kenneth Gainwell. With Jalen Warren's sideline, Gainwell stepped up and rushed for 99 yards, 2 touchdowns, and another 35-yard receiving. That's balance. That's the kind of 1-2 punch that Pittsburgh has been desperate for. Establish a run so Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf can bombs away. Mike Tomlin even said it himself. We didn't go get DK not to get him the ball. And finally, the Steelers showed what they look like. A balanced attack, a quarterback in rhythm, and a superstar wideout who looked every bit like an all-pro weapon that he used to be. And oh, by the way, the defense stepped up as well. Guys, this is a recipe. Aaron Rodgers plus Metcalf plus a ground game. You don't need to overthink offensive identity if you can protect Aaron Rodgers, keep DK Metcalf fed, and run the ball efficiently. The Steelers are going to win. They are going to win a lot of games. They're going to win the AFC North. They're going to win several playoff games, and they might go to the AFC or go to the Super Bowl. But what do you guys think? Did we just watch the birth of Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf era in Pittsburgh? Or is this just a one game in a long season? Guys, subscribe, hit the like button. Remember, live Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. East Coast time right here at youtube.com/manhour. Now, this is a live interactive show, so comment down below. I want to hear what you guys think. Electro. Slow it down, baby. Old man Rodgers and them will fall. Mike, my words, yo. He says, let me spell it out there, guys, for people that don't know what electro registration is saying. He's basically saying, look, Aaron Rodgers is 40-some-odd years old. He says, look, DK Metcalf is kind of overrated. Let's just be honest. They played a not-so-good Minnesota Vikings team. They played a not-so-good overseas opponent. They are playing above their competition, which is great, but their competition sucks right now. That means the Steelers are not playing down. They're playing what they got to do. However, the Steelers play a tougher schedule toward the end of the season. Right now, they got a pretty much of a cakewalk. Let's just be honest. When you play the Minnesota Vikings, that's a guaranteed win. When you play the New England Patriots, that's pretty much a guaranteed win. When you play the New York Football Jets, that's pretty much a guaranteed win. And oh, by the way, they play the Browns, the Bengals again, the Ravens, the Dolphins, and the Browns and the Ravens to end the season. There's a lot of wins coming up on their schedule. Now, they do play the Buffalo Bills. Let's not get it twisted. They do play the Detroit Lions. Let's not get it twisted. And yes, the Ravens will still kind of bounce back a little bit. But listen, this is a 12-13 win team based on their easy-ass schedule. And oh, by the way, they play the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Football. Another easy dub because the Packers are overrated. But Mellow Mike says, new flash, the Bird Lady ain't the only one crooked in Atlanta. Blank been collecting season tickets payments for nothing since Jamal Anderson and Dan Leaves left. That's tough, but true. Rob says, fuck. Slow it down, baby. Slow it down, baby. Listen, Alpha Rob saying, yes, Buck, you are correct. They are going to probably win the AFC North. Yes, Buck, they're probably going to win a playoff game. But Super Bowl? We talking about Super Bowl? You need to slow it down, baby, because that is not going to happen. And Milo Mike says, Steelers, wake up. Realize they were all on bad mushroom trip, and Rodgers is hurt again, and somehow the Bengals without Joe Burrow snuck past him and snatched a division and a playoff spot. All because the Bengals go out there and get Russell Wilson. that would shake up the NFL landscape. That would so make me mad. So make me mad. Alpha Rob says they can't beat the Kansas City Chiefs or the Buffalo because the Rodgers Mac of mobility. Good thing for them that they wouldn't have to play the Kansas City Chiefs or the Buffalo Bills. Because I think the Chiefs will so let's start off at the top here, right? I think the Buffalo Bills will win the division or be the number 1 seed. I think the Chargers will probably be the number 2 seed. The Chargers still playing good football. Maybe the Steelers. Let's throw the Steelers up there, right? Number 2. Number 3, the Chargers. And then number 4 will probably be the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're playing pretty good football right now. The 5th seed will be the Chiefs. And then you got maybe the Colts. 7th seed doesn't really matter. Whatever, yada, yada, yada. I think the Chiefs lose in the wild card game. I think the Buffalo Bills will then play whoever was the lower seed. So it would be the Chargers, be the Colts, be the Jaguars, whoever, right? And then y'all are going to lose the Colts. It's going to be a Colts-Steelers matchup. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. 313 Kurt says Kirby Joseph is Aaron Rodgers' father. When did the Lions play? The week of Christmas. We will see if a Kirby Joseph is in fact Aaron Rodgers' father. Just tune in, guys, next time to see the DNA results. But guys, it is time for a little thing we like to call